Well then, all right. Uh, so, hello, good night, or hope it's a good night, everybody. Um, I am here. I am a little late. I'm about an hour late. My bad. But I don't have anything else to say. Let's just get right in. We got a big job ahead of us in Dragon Quest Builders, so just wrong person. That's the right person. Save slot 2, not 3. So because it's been a couple weeks, I logged back into the file for a few minutes just to figure out where the heck I was, and so the big giant monkey, he one sec, it was a little too loud on my end. The big monkey, he broke the D tree right after a harvest festival too, so that was really rude. And so we got a little trip ahead of us. Pastor Al, he got killed, but in exchange, before he died, he gave us where is it? I will demonstrate. It is a little gliding cape. So. We were floating around, all that stuff. Lovely, wonderful. So now we can get to areas that we would have had to glide to. And so Wrigley has told us to go all the way over here to find the real D tree so that we can try to fix things. For the old D tree, not the real one, the old one. The other one was real too, it just wasn't the big boy D tree. Now we're going to go over here. We got the red mist all over the place. It's making a mess of things. I just wanted to take care of that one particular bramble. I just wasn't liking it. Just didn't like it. And let's take out this one guy too. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Or him. He can go too. If I remember correctly, I'm actually going to need some bark. Ah, that was it. I was trying to use the more advanced version of the block smash, but you don't get that till the next area. Not a lot, but it should do. Also, I think I mentioned in the previous episode that I picked up the poison needle. And the poison needle's special ability is that it says right there, it can cause instant death. It's a very low chance. Which is a little bit higher if it's not like an elite monster or a boss monster. It can affect them though. For bosses like the big ape guy. Looks like my cables are tangled here. For boss guys, all it does is bonus damage. It can't do an insta-kill. For elites and regular guys, it can do an insta-kill. And if they are in-game considered to be lower level than you, uh, it's very likely to happen. I'm just going to take care of this one guy because who knows? Maybe I'll level up. Leveling up sounds good, and he's dead. Let's head up this path along this muddy dirt. Beat up the vulture because it was in my way. Get some grass. I just like breaking everything I come across, which is kind of the nature of a Minecrafty kind of voxel game like this. Alright. May the D tree bring hope to the land, a hope that lies on the far horizon. Sari, my child, come to me, leapest thou from the cliff, and unfold thy windbreaker with a single tap of A. This must be the headband that Wiggly was talking about. So, how about it, Sari? Shall we try using the windbreaker to fly over there? Well, you can see the shadow of it. So now we fly. And fly we did. Give me a scallywinkle! Thanks for the scallywinkle. Alright, I'm definitely gonna get level 10 here. Humans, what are you doing skulking around here? Looking... Ooh. It's Skeleton Guy? Oh, okay. Looking for the original Daedry, are you? Well, you're too late! It was destroyed by the brainy baboon himself, in all his infinite wisdom. And that's not all. The primate turned your silly symbol of hope into the source of your suffering. Who makes the swile spores, you ask? The diseased, decrepit Daedry does. Hey, Tiger. No way. So this is where the ill wind comes from. This is holy ground, humans. A place for the children of Hargon to offer their thanks to the High Priest. And now that you've seen our secret, I'm afraid we can't let you live. I think it's the other way around. I can't let you live. I knew it. Sarah reaches level 10. Her maximum HP increases. And now, he died. Haha! The children of Hargon? More like the chumps of Hargon. Still, I can't believe they turned the Daedry into some kind of spore-spreading filth fountain. Are there any depths they won't stoop to? Nope. No, they'll go pretty far. Huh? What's that creepy looking light? I would hazard a guess that it's a light. Get some free dried grass. Yo, dude, what's up? Sparkly spirit. Who art thou? Why dost thou approach me? I was once known as the D-Tree. But, alack, my branches hath rotted away, and my heart filled with poison. Now the breeze that floweth from me bringeth naught but destruction. Turn that off for a minute. I know not who thou art, but thou cannot remain in this place. The danger is too great. Thou and thy friends seek to create a new D-Tree to rid this land of its corruption. Very well. Should this be thy wish, thou first must need destroy me. The black, rotten wood thou seest above thee was once my mighty trunk. Amid this withered husk, some small scraps of my holy heartwood yet remain. I bid thee take it, and bring it to me. Alright. Climb up this tree. Let's switch to first person mode so I can see where I'm going. Don't mind me, not Deku Tree. I'm just taking some of your wood. You did say I had to destroy you. I mean, everyone heard it. And I made a very quick shortcut to the ground. And we are finished there. Let me put those back in there. Thou hast done well. Thou hast destroyed me. Within the holy heartwood thou hast gathered burneth what little remaineth of my life force. Only now may I finally die. The fair Isle of Furrowfield is set on a course for destruction. The ill wind that flowed from my corrupted form hath spread far and wide. I fear that my destruction alone cannot bring an end to the evils that plague this land. But through my strength, through the power that still dwelleth within my heartwood, a new D-Tree may be born. Hast thou the skill to accomplish this feat, young builder? Canst thou conceive of the form I once took, and the form I must needs take once more? There is something else thou wouldst do well to recall, young builder. Creation is born of destruction, but mourn not, for nothing can be built from nothing. I await the day when thou wilt build a new D-tree and return life and light to this fair isle. Thou hast my deepest thanks for destroying me. Alright, rip the D-tree. He dead. Ha ha ha! You've done it already, haven't you, Sari? You've designed a new D-tree. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head back to the farm and get that bad boy built. Alright. Sari draws out the D-tree level 1 blueprint. Alright, so we got a fair few things here to do. Blimmin' heck! Is this what I think it is? Are you building us a new D-tree? Sari, do you really intend to build a new... Sari, do you really intend to build a new D-tree from scratch? Do you have any idea of the scale of the task you plan to undertake? I'm not doing that laugh. I'll max up my mic. Brilliant, my girl. Brilliant. You plan to build a tree from a blueprint? The very thought of it. I've never heard a more ridiculous idea. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I've never heard a more ridiculous idea in all my life. And yet, this foolishness, nay, foolhardiness, has reignited the fire of passion within my heart. Everyone, let's give this one more try. Let's build a new D-tree and make Furrowfield Farm flourish again. Alright, yeah. I'm all for it. Get all the stuff going. Rosie's right. We built the farm once and it all went up in smoke. But the dream ain't over yet. Yeah. And with Sari here, I bet the whole thing will be a piece of cake. We'll have a new D-tree in, like, no time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll make you proud, Pastor Al. Just you watch. Whoa. Alright, everyone. Let's build Furrowfield a new D-tree. Hurrah! Wow, just look at that gut big blueprint. This new D-tree's gonna be a real beauty. That seals it. My days as a traveling wiggly are over. I'll be staying here to help out and see this D-tree building business through to the end. That's if it has an end. Forgive me, Sari, but I cannot help but think that this blueprint isn't quite finished. Wait, I think I understand. This isn't the whole D-tree, it's just the bottom bit. You've split it up into 3 sections, right? What an excellent idea. The 3 small projects will be much easier to handle than one huge one. You know, Sari, I learned a lot from Pastor Al, but there's one thing he never taught me. He said there was a way to bestow the D-tree with even more power, but he never got around to telling me what it was. I'll have to go over all my notes from my time under his tutelage. If If I find anything out, I'll tell you right away. Alright. We good? Can I keep going? Thanks again for drawing up the blueprint, my girl. It's got us all enthusiastic about building again. In fact, we're all so fired up about making a new D-tree that we want to help build it ourselves. I suspect that the urge to create that welled up within us each time you rang that great bell was all in aid of this. We're fated to help you build. The only problem is, we're not really sure what to do. We've never actually built anything before. Not properly, anyway. That is why you must show us how it's done. Gather a few blocks of bark and begin building the blueprint, and we shall follow your lead. We'll need more than a few blocks to build this old tree. Tell you what, while you're teaching these two how to build, we'll go and collect all the materials we need. Come on, everyone. Let's get collecting. Alright, bye, you three. It seems our fellow villagers are as eager to begin building as I. They will do their part. Of that, I have no doubt. But so too must we. Go, Sari, and gather enough bark to finish the lowest layer of the blueprint. Rosie and I shall watch how you do it, and teach the others. Goodness. It looks like you'll need about 40 blocks of bark. You should be able to find all you need in the rainforest where the Bodkin archers live. No doubt you will have to cut down a tree or two to claim their bark. But it is for the greater good. It is for the D-tree. Gather the 40 blocks of bark you need and begin building the blueprint. We'll all join in as soon as we have figured out how it's done. Oh, you mean all this bark? All this stuff? Yeah, sure, I got plenty. Gonna have to get rid of that one though. Incredible! Absolutely incredible, Sari. I mean, it's really not. I made more impressive structures with like the bathroom and the kitchen. Watching you place those pieces of bark in the perfect position was an educational experience indeed. Why, it was positively epiphanic. Epiphanic? I consider myself a pretty intelligent person, but I don't think I've heard that word before. I've seen you building things before, Sari, but this is the first time I've thought I might be able to handle it myself. Why, with Sari's highly detailed blueprint to work from, I'm sure we'll be able to make an excellent fist of it. Get some of my coffee. Sari! Sari! Perry, what's all this shouting in aid of? Oh. What are we dropping frames for? What are we dropping frames for? Stop that. I demand you stop that. Bad OBS. You good? You chilled out for a minute? Check that. I should, but if I put it in timeout, the stream goes kaput entirely. Alright. Perry, what's all this shouting in aid of? We gathered all the materials we'll need to rebuild the day tree. We really put our blood, sweat, and tears into this, Sari. We'll put it all in this here chest. Miss Sari, ma'am, I gathered all the extra blocks of bark and leaves we'll need to finish the blueprint. And I tried my hand at building. I made some wooden steps. All in all, we've prepared every single thing we'll need to build the D tree. And it's all in the chest. I'm glad we finally tried our hand and that gathering materials. Whew. All right. I can't do that. Pretending to be exhausted is actually making me lightheaded. Now we all know how hard Sari's had it this whole time. And they passed out. Fine work, everyone. Now that we have both the skills and the means, the blueprint building can begin in earnest. Aha! Well done, my girl. After watching your masterful construction work, I think we all feel ready to help build our new D-tree. All we need is a blueprint and materials, and we'll be able to lend a hand with any new structure that needs building. Of course, we cannot work without the necessary materials. So if you require our assistance, be sure to lay some supplies in stock. Fortunately, it seems Perry and the others have gathered everything we need for the time being. We should do the bulk of the building work. But it falls to you, my voice cracked, to place the crucial heartwood, my girl. Once you've done that, our first blueprint will be complete. I think I speak for everyone when I say we're all very excited about building a new D-tree. But if we could get the beastly, ghastly children of Hargon back for being so horrid to us, that would be all the better. We're all counting on you, Sari, and you too, Malroth. Ha ha ha! It seems all the preparations are in order. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. While you were away getting materials, I was carefully studying Sari while she worked. I have gained a deep insight into the secrets of blueprint building, and I shall share my wisdom with you all. Follow my example, and we will soon see the D-tree standing tall. For Furrowfield! Yay! Power to the people. As long as you have a chest containing the necessary items, the residents will construct blueprints for you. Alright, well in that case, everyone, out of my way. We already know this. I'm trying to get in the chest. Let me in the chest, please. Thank you. Alright. You guys go do that buildery stuff. What do we got, Wiggly? I wonder what Pastor Al was going on about when he said there was a way to give the D-tree more power. I do remember him mentioning that when the ancient builder first built the D-tree, it was decorated with beautiful flowers in 3 different colors. When we planted all those crops before, it gave the old D-tree power. Maybe planting flowers could do the same thing for the new one. Wait, that was Rosie. Nix that whole thing. I was wrong. 3 different colors of flowers, you say? I wonder if that's related to them chromatic keys. Aside from the island, he found the old D tree on. There's 3 other little islands off the coast, so there are. The chromatic keys, they used to call them. Perhaps they were named after the colors of the flowers. If nothing else, it's worth investigating. One of the islands is just to the east of my old burrow, where he first met me. You should be able to fly over from the cliff overlooking the sea there. You'll probably want to warp to Fat Rat Rise first. Might even be worth your while asking some of the fat rats there for help. Please, Sarah, you have to try. Head to the first of the chromatic keys and see if there's anything there we can use to power up the D tree. I got it. Oh, gotta get out of the blueprint in order to use my teleport. I don't need your help. I know where I'm going. Do we actually have a lot of wood? Are we good on wood? We are not good on wood. Let's go break some trees. Gotta catch them while they're sleeping. That's the best way to kill them. May the white flowers of the covenant bring peace to the land, a peace that lies on the far horizon. What a lovely little statement. Squeak! Well, if it isn't a human, how did you get all the way over here? Hold on. A human? Here? Elder! Elder! It's a human. A human has arrived. Head on in, Human. The Elder will want to speak to you. Will he now? That's interesting. There's some spoiled soil here, but most of it is still regular earth. I don't do this voice. Well met, human. You're a builder, aren't you? You certainly smell like one. This can only mean one thing. It is time for me to uphold our part of the covenant. The builder came here long ago. He built the D tree and imbued it with great power by means of 3 types of flowers. When the children of Hargon corrupted the tree, the elders of the fat rats, the humans, and the bodkin archers gathered to discuss what could be done. We all agreed that the seeds of those flowers must be kept safe until such time a builder returned to the island and rebuilt the D tree. And so we entered into a covenant. The rats, the fat rats, and the bodkin archers keep these seeds safe and pass them on to the next builder. One of the 3 sets of sacred seeds lies in the chest behind me. Take them, Builder. They're yours now. Item, get! Are those the flower seeds we're looking for? Let's tell that big fat rat that we found them and then get back to the village. Squeak. Children of Hargon came, destroyed the D tree, and turned the soil into slime. So the leader... Oh, he is saying something different. They pledged to protect the seeds of the holy flowers and await the day the Builder would return to save us all. And we've been waiting for you to come ever since. Go, Builder. Restore the D tree and bring light and life back to the island. Okay. Don't mind me, though. I want these for my item collection. Alright, everyone's building things up nicely here. Good job, everyone. Proud of you. Yeah, I've got those to pick up. Technically speaking, as long as you're quick on the draw with your healing items, no enemy can technically kill you. Oh man. Not gonna deal with spoil spores. That's not cool. Alright, where'd they spawn? Oh yeah, I forgot I got medicinal seeds to take care of too. Alright. Spawn. Give me a minute, Wiggly. I need to take care of these spoil spores before they ruin my beautiful land. I did not give that spoil spore permission to come onto my land. Should start to be a little bit more obvious where it is. If there's any less, if there's any left directly in my area. Ah, there it is. Okay, what are these? Cabbages. Tomatoes. Alright, I'm pretty sure that we're good. Alright, back to Wrigley. Oh, welcome back, Sari. Did he find out how to power up the D tree, did he? Hang on. Are they flower seeds you've got there? What did you say? Oh, she came from a mile away. Sari, did you bring back some flower seeds from the chromatic key? What else did you find there? The elder of the fat rats was watching over them? Then the flowers really must be the secret to filling the D tree with power. All this talk of a covenant has come as a bit of a shock, though. I never imagined the humans and the fat rats and the Botkin archers would have all joined forces together like that. But it's a good thing they did, because now we can rebuild the D tree as big and strong as ever before. As soon as this blueprint's built, you should plant those milk blossom seeds and give our new D tree a bit of a boost. So we'd better get this thing finished, hadn't we? Don't worry, you can leave most of the building to us. When we're done, all you need to do is place that piece of heartwood in the right place, and the blueprint will be complete. And now to wait. I'm making sweets because they tend to heal more health than other recovery items. Aside from the medicinal herbs themselves, though. So there's some. Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Alrighty, check the crappers. Has anyone been in? We've had a couple people. And now while I wait for the completion, let's just take a nice good soak. Ah. Feels good. Feels good. The hell was that sound? Oh, oh. Alright, how's everyone doing? We good? We just need the heartwood, eh? Nice. Ooh, now that you've placed that heartwood, Sari, our first blueprints good and finish. Yippee! Now we just have to plant some milk blossom seeds and give the D tree some real flower power. Oh, now that'll be something to look forward to. We Wigglies live a heck of a long time. But even so, I ain't never seen flowers before. But where should we put them? I know. Let's plant them around the heartwood that Sari placed. Go on, Sari. Plant 4 milk blossom seeds in the earth around the heartwood. Sure, I can do that. Oh, they're already in my thing. Put you in there. How pretty. Amazing. Why, thank ye a million, me handsome. I ain't never seen pretty little flowers like them before. Oh my goodness. Flowers. They're so small, but so beautiful. Are you really crying over a couple of poxy flowers? There must be something seriously wrong with you. But it's the first time we've ever seen anything like them. I'm just so happy. What was that light? It looked like it came from the flowers. Yeah, I reckon that was them charging up the D tree with all that power they're supposed to give it. I can hardly believe that we have built this ourselves. It wasn't long ago that we were fervent followers of the children of Hargon. But now we're brilliant builders, and I should be the much admired mayor of our community of construction. Wahahaha! Keep dreaming, Bonanza. Huh? Does anyone else feel that? There's a wave of energy rising up towards us. Oh God, what's happening? Good things are happening. Hey, look, the green is back. Kind of. There's a circle of green now. OMG. Did you guys see that? That wave of light was like totally lit. Did you do that, Bonanza? Well, I didn't do it deliberately, but perhaps I have powers beyond my own reckoning. You lot really are a bunch of idiots. That was the flowers charging up the D tree. Look at that! And now it's got some sort of aura around it. Aw, that's wild. We should totally keep building this thing and just see how cray it can get. Cray. I know the lingo. I'm tight with the kids. Is that how they do it? I don't know. I was born in the right year to know that I should know that lingo, but I was not born in the right area. Alright, Sari, that's the first stage finished. But we're not done yet. It's time for you to draw another blueprint. We're starting to get the hang of this blueprint building business now, so make it as big as you like. Alright, I'm gonna make this tree, like, taller than the CN Tower. We're gonna make it like 500 meters high. Sari draws out a level 2 blueprint. Actually, not a bad expansion. Right there in the middle, you can just barely see the softwood and then the little heartwood block. That's where we finished level 1. Level 2 is a bit bigger. Goodness gracious me! What a wonderful blueprint you've drawn for us, Sari. Ruff, 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 ruff. Thanks for the contribution, Fluffy. let's get building, everyone. This blueprint will be easy peasy for a wicked strong squad like us. There are still plenty of materials left in the chest, so we haven't anything to worry about on that front. We can get straight to work. You can leave the building work in our capable hands, Sari. I'm sure there are a lot of other things that need doing that only you can do. If we give it our all, we should have Sari's blueprint finished before we know it. Come on, everyone, let's get started. Clayton speaks so seldom that I think over the course of all the streams I've done, I think he's had like 6 or 7 different voices. Alright, everyone good? Alright, who's going to give me the mission for the second set of flowers? That's what I thought, Wrigley. This new blueprint of yours is a work of blimmin' art. I'd never be able to draw a summit like this. And not only because I ain't got no hands to hold a pencil in. You needn't worry about the business of constructing it, my girl. We can handle all that ourselves. Your skills are better utilized elsewhere. Speaking of which, Sari, do you think you could try to track down another of the 3 types of flowers? Blimmin' good thinking, Rosie. If it's another chromatic key you're after, I can tell you where to find it. First off, you'll be wanting to warp to the old tomato farm where that helpful orc lives. Head east out the bog, and you'll see a little spit of land in front of you. From there, you can fly over to the island, hopefully find more seeds. If you need some extra directions, have a word with that orc. He's a helpful so-and-so, so he's. Did Wrigley the worm just like cough or belch or something? A lot of weird noises that just come out of nowhere. Go on then, Sari. Use your windbreaker to fly to that island and find us some more flower seeds. I got you covered. You guys build this. Build it good. When I come back, it better be amazing. That better be the best second tree level ever. Oh, hey, what are you up to, buddy? This stupid orc. His diet is absolutely terrible. I'm trying to help, but if the children of Hargon find out I've been cooking for him, I don't know what has me more worn out. All this cooking, or all this worrying about what'll happen if they find out. Whenever I'm tired, I always find having something sweet to eat helps, but I don't have anything like that on hand. Normally, I just make some sweeties. It's really easy. You just have to cook some sugarcane on a bonfire. But I don't have the right ingredients right now. Weak. I got you covered. I got 15. I'd recognize that smell anywhere. You've got some sweeties, haven't you? I don't suppose I could trouble you for some, could I? Yeah, here, have one. I got plenty. I got like 200 sugarcane just sitting in a chest back home. Thank you so much. I hope you didn't go through all the trouble of making them just for me. No, like I said, 200 back home. This'll give me the pep I need to keep cooking every day. Please, let me give you something in return. I'll take some tomato seeds. Now you can grow some sweet, juicy tomatoes of your own. Just don't tell the children of Hargon where you got those seeds, alright? Aight. Shh. It'll be our secret. Don't tell anyone of the 2 people watching this stream. Didn't mean to pick that up. Didn't like that piece of wood. Also, can always use more grass seeds. Where is it? You know what? Whatever. Let's talk to the orc. Hello again, little human. What brings you here this time? This is just a hunch, but you're not about to ask for directions to the nearest chromatic key, are you? All right then. You'll want to head east out of the bog, and then keep going straight. Once you hit the ocean, turn left and follow the coast all the way around until you reach the end of the spit. You should be able to see the chromatic key from there. If you got some way of flying, you can jump off the edge and soar on over. Alright. Soaring I'll do. Once I get my energy back. That's what you get. Oh look, it's a stump. Oh look, the stump is gone. Well, mostly. Few more big bashes. Look at that. Stump be gone. And so does the root. Isn't this? Yeah, this is right about where the other one was. That's one of the guys I killed. And I see another place that looks like it is covered in trees. May the yellow flowers of the covenant bring joy to the land, a joy that lights on the far horizon. It's just going to say this basically the same thing for all of these, isn't it? Just the only thing that's changing is the color. Give me that flower. That glow drop is mine now. Bottomless swamp. No swimming. Is it bottomless? Let's look. It seems to be very painful. So let's not continue down there. Also, I'm getting rid of the brambles. I will talk to you when, according to this quest, I defeat all the minions. Ah, my eye. Well, that was mean. Don't paralyze me. That's not nice. Okay, there's 5 left, and they're all over there. I love how going into the water, it forces me in third person. The hell was with that camera? Excuse me, that was rude. I do not like paralysis. I mean, I imagine most people don't like paralysis. Kill you before you can do that. Alright, where's the last one? He's over there. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way up there. I didn't even notice. Alright, back east. Let's get another glow drop. Now we have 5. And all of the archers have been defeated. Alright, looks like that's the last of them. I don't know why they were attacking one of their own, though. Thank you, humans. My life, I owe you. Oh yeah, this is one of the Yoda guys. Rewarded your bravery will be. Come here. Yes, come quickly. Thank you, humans. Defeat the Bodkin Bowyers you did. Save me you did. Their pallid purple faces did you see? Sick. The Bodkin Bowyers are. Completely enraptured by the children of Hargon. Tried to steal the seeds of the Covenant, they did. Lucky you arrived in time it was. Speaking of which, what brings you to this island, humans? A builder, you say? Building a new teacher, you say? Then take the daffodilsy seeds in this chest, you must. Seeds of the Covenant they are. Complete your new teacher, you must. Do so, and rejoice. Our ancestors will. Please, the seeds, take them. Aye. Thanks for the seeds, my dude. Hey, look. We've found some more flower seeds, just like Rosie asked us to. Let's thank this little green guy and get back to the farm. I don't need to thank him. Bye. Oh, fine. Let's talk to him. Terrible, the children of Argon are. Saw the island was teeming with the power of creation they did. Destroyed the D-tree they did. And not only that, turned the blessed D-tree into a spoil spore spreading source of death and disease they did. And to add insult to injury, blame it all on the builder they did. He's so easily tricked, I did not think the humans would. Ah, that we entered into an alliance with such credulous creatures, to think. What a terrible, terrible tragedy. Yes, so riveting. I learned so much. Ooh, you've gone and found some yellow flower seeds for us, haven't you? They look so lovely. I can't wait to see them in full bloom. If only Pastor Al could have been here to see them. But that's all the more reason to finish the D-tree. It's what he would have wanted. Speaking of Pastor Al, I've been thinking more about what he said, about how we could give more power to the D-tree. I get the feeling that planting these flowers won't be quite enough to get it back to full strength. We have to do something else too. He said that we needed to imbue it with the purified power of everything that blooms and bears fruit. And I'm not exactly sure how we'd go about doing that. But I'll find out, and as soon as I do, you'll be the first to know. You might have to wait a while, but I promise it'll be worth it. For now, Sari, we need to focus on finishing this here blueprint. And just like last time, it's up to you to place the final block of artwood slap bang in the middle. Sometimes he makes the H sound and sometimes it's replaced with an apostrophe. He is not consistent. Alright, let's see how you guys are doing up here. Already nearly done. High five. Alright. I already know where these are going to need to be placed. Oh, he placed the block of artwood and finished the blueprint, Abby. That's blimmin' brilliant. Now all we need to do is plant those daffodilsy seeds and charge the D-tree up with power, and then we can move on to the next stage. Doesn't it bother anyone else that the children of Hargon haven't tried to stop us? They must have worked out what we're doing by now. It's what they always do. I've heard stories about the time long, long ago, before everyone began believing their lies. After they destroyed everything, The children of Hargon would always give people hope. Let us think things were all going to turn out all right again. And just when victory was so close, we could taste it. They destroy everything all over again and throw us into more despair than ever before. That's actually pretty clever. I like it. But obviously, they're an awful bunch and they have to be stopped. Sari, Malroth, I'm just as worried as you are about the children of Hargon. But we can't let that stop us. We have to focus on finishing the D-tree. So let's see, what do we have to do next? Oh yes, we have to find a place to plant the daffodilly seeds. Already got you covered there, lady. I think it would be nice to plant them around the block of heartwood, just like you did with the milk blossoms. Go on, Sari, plant 4 daffodilly seeds in the grass around the heartwood. Ooh-ah, blimmin' fine work there. Them daffodillies look almost as handsome as me. I'm not a huge fan of flowers, to be honest. They seem kind of weak. They smell okay, though. Apparently, Furrowfield used to be carpeted with meadows that were completely full of flowers. Imagine how lovely it must have smelled then. Once the D-tree is back in action and light and life return to the island, we can plant our own fields of flowers. Then we won't have to imagine. Eep, did you see that? A flash of light just came out of the daffodillies. Huh? Where did this breeze come from? It feels kind of nice. The green is expanding. We're getting there. Once again, the flowers you've planted have imbued the D-tree with power. It seems it has developed the strength to drive away the ill wind somewhat. Whoa, the breeze coming off this tree is totally like firm but gentle. I feel so blessed right now. I can hardly believe it. We're really building an all new D-tree from scratch. This is blimmin' brilliant. Yippee. Now all we have to do is build the very top of the tree. And the D-tree will be complete. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not all that it's gonna take. We got more to do, we got more to do. If we're gonna finish the D-tree, you'll need to draw the next blueprint. This will be the third and final section, so go all out and draw the biggest and best blueprint you can. I'll give it a shot. I hold the Book of Artistry. And we got level 3 built. Alright, nice little crown to the top. We got our end point right there, just below where the red blocks are. Previous end point, that is. And now we got the top here, which we will use most of the remaining heartwood. Goodness gracious me, the third time really is the charm. What a terrific design. It looks fantastic. What's more, once we finish this, the D-tree will be finished too. We should still have plenty of materials in the chest. So all we have to do now is jolly well build the thing. And I've worked out what we need to do to fill the D tree with as much power as possible. Do you remember what I said about needing to imbue it with the purified power of everything that blooms and bears fruit? Well, that must mean our 5 crops. If we can find a way to extract the vital essence of everything we've grown so far, we can charge the D tree with more power than ever before. I'll tell you all the ingredients that need to go into it. You just need to figure out a way to make it. Invisible talk. Incidentally, before I continue, Rosie, she really reminds me of a teal-haired version of Luca from Chrono Trigger, which makes sense because the same art style, the artist who did the art style for Dragon Ball Z, Chrono Trigger, also did Dragon Quest, so it makes sense that she would look similar, but like she looks so close to Luca. Wah! Best of luck, my girl. For the rest of us, our mission is clear. We must finish building the D tree. We're almost there, everyone. We just need to pull together and finish this final leg. For Furrowfield, I say. For Furrowfield. He said it twice, almost like he was trying to rally everyone and nobody was listening to him. The water of life. A dewy drop derived from the leaf of life and a variety of vegetables. Alright. What's up, Bonanzo? The end is finally in sight, Sari. And what's more, everyone here has the will and the energy to see our mission through. But there is one thing that we won't be able to handle on our own. Our new D tree needs a moat of crystal clear water. After all, it is a plant like any other, is it not? But the muddy water that has served us well so far isn't nearly good enough for something so holy. Wrigley tells me there's an underground spring beneath Furrowfield Bog where pure, clean water wells from the ground. Look right behind you, buddy. Already got it. So there you have it, my girl. While we continue construction of the blueprint, you must seek out this spring. I shall mark the location on your map so that you can head there, straight there, gather up the water in that bottomless pot of yours, and bring it right back. If you have trouble, it might help to ask that tomato farming orc I've heard so much about. From what I've heard, it seems you would be lost without him. New destination. Already done. Already had a pot full of water. Nice one. You filled the pot up with pure water, right? That stuff should be clean enough to satisfy old Beardy. Come on, let's get back to the farm. He's like 3 feet away from you. I'm not sure what we need to do with it once we get back, though. We should talk to Bonanzo about it. Trembling Treeville, Sari, you found some pure water. I've taken the liberty of marking out 4 spots on the D tree for you to pour the water into. The rest is up to you, girl. Aight. Some right here. Some right here. And I imagine, because of all the construction going on, yeah, there's still a couple levels we gotta go to. So there's someone else who needs my help. So, me handsome, it seems we've figured out how to make the water of life, so we have. Whatever it is, it sounds impressive. I'm sure it'll charge the D tree up with no end of power. But one of the ingredients you'll need is a complete mystery to me. What in the world is a leaf of life? Whatever it is, I'm sure we'll find it soon enough. In the meantime, we should focus on finishing this blueprint. Well then, while we're doing that, how about E and Malroth go and find the last of the flower seeds we need? Head west from the bog and keep on heading west, and you'll see a pillar of rock jutting out to sea. You can fly over to the last of the chromatic keys from there. I'd start by warping to the banks of the bog if I were you. Have a chat with the fat rat that lives there as well. He might have some helpful hints. We're all counting on you, Sari. Please find the final set of flower seeds we need. Ah. How close are we to being done? Oh. We, still got a little ways to go. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's put these away, because I won't need them for a while. Hey, buddy, what's up? Don't mind me, just wanted to give you some death. Not like a good little bit of death. Ow. I do like having the turtle shield armor, which, can't remember if I got on stream or off stream, but, basically, it is the strongest armor that I can get for actually a fair bit. It is armor that I will be able to keep, a decent bit into the next island. And you only you get it as a the recipe for it as a reward from one of the mini bosses of the island. Which there's usually 2 mini bosses per island. Sometimes there's 3. But anyway, each one will give you a recipe for a rare, very powerful item. Generally speaking, those items will have like the little stars at the top of them, which is like if you were playing another game, it'd be like the difference between a common item, a rare, and an epic, and all that. Get rid of some of these news. Alright, I have to read this again. May the pink flowers of the covenant bring life to the land, a life that lies on the far horizon. Sure. Now, I also know that the... I'm not going to go in that way. Because, there is... One of the things on the island is, actually, that's it. So the little thing that looks like a star coin, is medals. They're not useful right now, but they come in handy later on when I go back to the Isle of Awakening. And, there is 10 on every island. And this place tends to be a bit of a pain to get to. So I prefer to take care of this right away. Now, this puzzle is pretty easy to work with. Success! You actually don't have to use clean water for that. You can use any water. And now I'm going to do the lazy thing, and I'm just going to dig my way back in. Actually, is that lazy or efficient? One or the other. Okay, now I think it's this way. I can tell by the minimap I'm getting at least close. Yeah, because that's not chalk up there. Whatever it is, actually, I think it's chert, which I can't break with this hammer. I need the next level hammer. Which is interesting. As you get to the higher level hammers, you can break things that you couldn't before. And one thing that's kind of interesting about that is you it actually serves as a pretty effective barrier to areas that the game doesn't want you to go to on that island, but it doesn't restrict you permanently. And by the time you get to endgame, you can actually break any block in the game. Alrighty, no problem. Get some fertilizer. Hold on. You're Goomans, aren't you? What are you doing here? You're a builder? You're going around Furrowfield looking for flower seeds to rebuild the D-tree? Go-wee! A Gooman oozed to live here on this island, you know. She came here to protect some flower seeds from the ill wind. She died a long, long time ago. You poor Goomans don't last very long compared to us monsters. Before she died, she asked me to wait here until the day another Gooman came to collect the seeds. A builder like you. Apparently, the people on the mainland think builders bring desolation and despair. But I don't think that's true. I think they're goo. The flower seeds you're looking for are hidden behind the waterfall. Go ahead and take them. Alright. Alright. Now we got the Cora Lilies. Happy days. Alright. That's another set of seeds in the bag. Now we found all three. Let's say thanks to the slime and then get these bad boys back to the farm. Good work, builder. Those were the last flower seeds. You've collected all the seeds from the Covenant. And now that we've delivered the 3 sets of seeds to the new builder, the Alliance's mission is finally complete. I'm not a bodkin, or a fat rat, or a gooman, but I'm still really happy that this day has come. There was a slime when Furrowfield didn't have a D-tree. I thought he meant like slime the monster. I didn't realize it was saying like slime like time. And it broke my brain. But then the legendary builder came and made one for us. Ever since then, this island has been blessed with nature's bounty. He turned it from a gooey, barren rock into a nature lover's paradise. But over slime, everyone started to think that the D tree that brought all these blessings to the island and the builder who built it were bad goose. Ironic, isn't it? Or, if it isn't ironic, it certainly isn't goo. Apparently, the builder went on to another island after he'd finished building the D tree. I wonder what kind of person he was. Was he even gooman? Alrighty. Speed up a couple of these guys. Get a couple of wheat seeds. Take out the big ones first because they summon little buddies. Alright. Now I can head back. Welcome back, me handsome. I see you've got some coral lily seeds there. Now we've found all 3 types of flowers. I always knew builders brought hope and happiness wherever they go. It was like that with the original builder, and it's the same with E. Builders don't bring desolation and despair. That was just a lie cooked up by the children of Hargon. If anyone spreads despair around here, it's them. Still, something about the whole situation doesn't make sense. Why was everyone around here so eager to believe a lie like that? Till the builder came here and built the original D tree, there were nothing on this island at all. The people didn't have no luxuries, that's for sure, but they lived humble, peaceful lives. But after the D tree was built, the humans changed. Oh, I think I heard this story. Everybody started fighting about who got to use the best farmland and what they should grow where. The old peace and quiet was replaced by fear and loathing. That's why the children of Hargon destroyed the D tree and issued their proclamation. That the builder who made the D tree was a being of evil, who brought desolation and despair to the island. Well, that's a pretty stupid way of looking at it. When the D tree died, nobody forced them to lose hope. It was their choice to give up. Rosie, Perry, even the bearded wonder here, you all picked yourselves up. You even learned to love building. Bad things are going to happen in life. That's just the way it is. But it's how you react to them that matters, right? Malroth, I think so too. Come on, Sari. The D tree's almost finished. Let's finish the blueprint and paint the flowers you found. Plant the flowers you found. Not paint them. Painting is a future thing. Alrighty. Let's go up, because maybe they've reached the level I can drop the things down. Yep, there we go. Are you kidding me? Right now? When I'm in the middle of this? Fantastic work, Sari. The D tree is now literally overflowing with pure, clean water. Ah, it is truly a beautiful sight to behold. It lifts the spirits and calms the soul. Oh, Sari, as your father figure, nay, your brother figure, nay, your mother figure, I am so very proud of you. By the way, Sari, there's something I want to ask you, just between you and me. Once our work here is done, may I accompany you to your island? I'd be more than happy to help you grow gardens and greenery back home. Do not hesitate to say yes, my girl. And don't leave Furrowfield without speaking to me first, alright? Welcome back! But returning to the matter at hand, hurry and do what you must to complete the D tree. Do not keep us waiting. Okay, we're almost done. Let's take a good look. That's a nice sight. And... ooh, I cut that one close there. Good, good, good. All of it is good. It is great. It is glorious. Okay, what do we got left for the D tree? We got the stairs and the heartroot. Heartwood. And then the spot that goes right in the middle. There she is with her stairs. The spot that goes right in the middle is the secret piece, the super special one. All right, let's gather everyone here. Get him, Sarah. Now that them blocks of artwood are in place, the blueprint's good and finished. I can hardly believe it. It wasn't long ago I was fixated on destroying anything I could, and now I've helped create something so wondrous. It's been a long journey for all of us, but the end is within sight. The D tree is oh so nearly complete. Contribution from Doggy. It just needs one last finishing touch, Sari. Would you do the honors and plant 4 coral lily seeds between the blocks of heartwood? I already did it. Thank you, Sari. Thank you so much. The coral lilies are bloomed and they smell gert lush. That's the third and final type of flower planted. Does this mean that our new D tree is finished? Yes, we've finally done it. I can't tell you how long I've dreamed about this day. I'm happy for you, Rosie. I thought you'd have thrown in the towel ages ago. I'd never give up on this, Malroth. After all, I've always dreamt of returning life to the island. And besides, didn't Pastor Al tell us not to give up on our dreams? You certainly like that word, don't you? It's always dreams this, dreams that with you. Whatever the case, we got there in the end. Oh, didn't we? We started with nothing, and now we got an all new D tree. Wrigley, never open your mouth that wide again. You're a worm. An earthworm with teeth. Look, everyone. The flowers have given the D tree even more power. Does anyone else feel that? Here we go. Hey. Don't you be dropping frames again. I'm watching you. I'm watching. The breeze is getting stronger. As you can see, it has also converted some of the dirt on the ground. Yippee! We did it! The D tree is complete! Yes, and it is blowing away the ill wind. Life is springing up all around us. It's amazing to think we built something so huge out of nothing. You're really something, Sari. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet, though. Someone tells me the old girl's got even more power hidden away in there. And is it not time to use the water of life and make the D tree stronger still? Yes, if we could sprinkle the water of life on the D tree's true power will be unleashed. Right, but where are we going to get the leaf of life Sari needs to make it? I can't do anything without that. Here's a thought. If the old builder used that leaf to power up the old D tree, then maybe the brainy baboon took it when he turned the tree into that spoil spore spewing stump. We owe that beast a beating for what he did to Pastor Al. It seems we'll have no choice but to fight him and win. Huh? Speak of the devil! What was that? The enemy is closing in. Man your battle stations. One of the downsides to these special weapons with the stars, only you can wield them. You can't give them to NPCs like you can with, say, the Bramble sword. Speaking of which, does everybody have their correct sword? You've got a Bramble sword. You've got a Bramble. You guys are afraid, so you're not going to equip anything. Okay, everybody's got their swords. And I am ready for a fight. Hoorah! I don't know if you can feel what's coming, Sari, but I can. The brainy baboon's on his way, and he means business. What an idiot, eh? We were gonna beat him up anyway, and now we don't have to go and find him. We just have to cut through his monster minions. So, are you ready to mash some monsters? Oh yeah, let's beat him up. Brilliant! When we win, we can have one big party to celebrate finishing the D tree and beating the baddies. It's battle time. Let's take care of the little imps first. Let's get the clouds now, because these guys can paralyze you. I jumped to like the perfect frame for that. Alright, we're out of clouds. What's next? We got the bodkins. Bodkins can do paralysis. Mages can do bad things. Basically just kill everybody. Alright, let's get rid of the bombing slugs. This would be great experience if I wasn't the max level for this area. And my max level won't actually rise until I go to the next zone. Which doesn't include when I go to the next area. Which pun? I said a fair few in the past 10 minutes. Alright, we finished him. Time to get the next. That's all his underlings dealt with. The big boss is finally about to show himself. If we can defeat him, the leaf of life will be ours, and the children of Hargon will know their days on the island are numbered. Our homes, perhaps even the D-tree, may be damaged in the fight, but so be it. They can be rebuilt. Oh yeah, the skeletons have horrible puns. The children have a bone to pick with you is some of the lowest of their puns. Not even like top tier pun. Our homes, perhaps the D-tree may be damaged in the fight, but so be it. They can be rebuilt. We must focus our entire energies on laying that pestilent primate low. Well said, Beardy. So, Sari, are you ready to bash the brainy bad boon to bits? Let's do it! Good stuff. I won't let that overgrown ape get away with this. He'll pay for what he's done, not just for Pastor Al's sake, but for everyone on this island. So let's go, Sari. Let's clobber this massive moron and bring life and light back to Furrowfield. I thought I rooted out that filthy weed. Now I find you've rebuilt it. Larger and more loathsome than ever. Finally, something that's really worth destroying. I'll make you taste such delicious despair that you will never dare build again. Is he quite done monologuing? I'd rather skip ahead to the part where we give him a good belting. We're gonna give it a hundo P2, guys. We're not gonna let that ape anywhere near our D-tree. He's officially cancelled. He may be bigger than all of us combined, but we shall not lose heart, and we shall not lose hope. Sari, Malroth, we stand with you, whatever that monkey throws at us. Well said, you guys. Alright, everyone. Let's show this overgrown ape what we're made of. Oh. So be it. I'll destroy the lot of you, and the D-tree too. All in the name of High Priest Hargon. The brainy badboon is trying to destroy the farm. Let's get out of his way. Rude. That's my land. This is not good. If he keeps slamming into the D-tree like that, he'll smash the whole thing in no time. He didn't actually make it to the D-tree, though. He kind of got stuck, like, right there. I think my spikes helped. We can't just build a wall. He'll plow straight through it. We need to think of a way to stop him, and quick. It bellows for backup. Oh look! Bananas! Hey Sarah, how are you holding up? Dude didn't even eat that banana. Ugh. Bad enough this guy's so ugly. Now he's leaving these disgusting banana skins all over the place. Hold on. Banana skins are slippery, right? Maybe we could use them to trip him up and stop him in his tracks. Hey, I got a few right up there. Go on, Sari. Grab one with your gloves and see if it works. Sure. The brainy badboon is trying to destroy the farm. Oh, he took a tumble. Beat him up. He has bellowed for backup. And of course, just like most games, the bosses in this game pretty much all follow the rule of 3. This is mine now. I'm gonna take this just in case he jumps. Here he comes! Just one more roll and we'll have him cornered. Oops. Don't you throw your puke burps at me. I have an army of banana peels. Oh no, hello. Not gonna work, buddy. Look at all those bananas. Come on, guys, help me out here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shit, wrong game. Alright, let's pick that up. I got the Leaf of Life. Yay! And he barely broke the house. Aha! We did it, Sari! We beat the brainy baboon! By the way, what was that shiny thing you picked up back there? Babbling Batman drills, you. Oh wait, I remember. He's referring to some creatures later on. Monsters. With his reference there. How can you chatter so cheerily when our home is in such a state of disrepair? Come, people of Furrowfield, let us fix the damage right away. The base is restored to its former glory. I can't thank you enough for helping us to defeat the brainy baboon, Sari. And just like Wrigley said, he had the Leaf of Life. Now that we've found it, we can finally make the Water of Life. Here, take these. The 5 crops. That should be enough to make the purified power we need. I knew we'd need all of our crops to make it, so I kept these ones safely hidden away. The rest is in your hands, Sari. Take it all to the workbench and squeeze them all down into a drop of Water of Life. Sweet. Yippee! You did it, Sari! You made the water of life! Nice work, Sari! So, that drop of water contains all the energies of Furrowfield's 5 crops, imbued with the power of the leaf of life. Cabbages, wheat, sugarcane, tomatoes, pumpkins, all in that shimmery little sphere. That's right, all 5 of the crops that Pastor Al asked us to plant. With the flowers of the covenant and the crops of Furrowfield, we can finally finish the tea tree. All we need to do now is pour the water of life on top. I've marked out the location if you'd like to do the honors, Sari. Alrighty. What a lovely location. Alright, we got a nice bright light going on. Okay, the ill wind is gone. Life and light return to Furrowfield. Alright, what voice am I going to use for this? Brave young builder. By thy hand. Oh, no, it's the tree. It's the tree. He's dead, but he's not dead. By thy hand have I been born anew to watch over Furrowfield once more. The blessed breeze that flows from my branches shall drive away the ill wind and spread light and life throughout the land. Thou hast my thanks, Sari, for all thou hast done. Yippee! Look, Sari, Furrowfield is overflowing with life. It's beautiful. That night, the people of Furrowfield hold a humble banquet beneath the boughs of the fully grown tea tree. As their thoughts turn to the struggles of their ancestors, they gaze up at the tea tree with tears of joy rolling down their cheeks. Their tears are soon dried by the soft and gentle breeze that flows from the boughs above. Then morning comes. Wow, Sari, you must be tired after all the partying you did last night. Still, after all your hard work building the tea tree, I think you've earned a break. All of us worked our bloomin' fingers to the bone to build her, but we couldn't have done any of it without you, Sari. I still think it's totally wild that a dopey-looking girl like you could do such crazy, serious work. Talk about goals. Furrowfield is back to its old self again. My dreams really have come true. I think I'm finally starting to understand these dreams you keep mentioning. There's something you set your sights on and never give up on, no matter what. That's what it means to have a dream, right? You've hit the nail on the head, Malroth, my boy. My dream is to become the mayor of this fine village, and let me tell you, I shall never give up on that. Thank you, Sari, for everything you've done for us. I'm so happy to have met you, and to have learned how brilliant building can be. You've made a new tea tree, and saved Furrowfield from the children of Hargon. But isn't there something you're forgetting, Sari? The whole reason you and Malroth came here was to find people to take back to your island and help turn it into a plant lover's paradise, right? You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it. Lulu would kill us if we went back empty-handed. It seems like there are quite a few people in Furrowfield Farm who are hoping to go with you. If I were you, I'd speak with everyone and find out who wants to take a trip to the Isle of Awakening. Alright, let's talk to all these folks. Excellent work, Miss Sari. Ma'am, the whole island is such a beautiful shade of green, and it's all thanks to you. When we met, I called you a heretic, and I'm ashamed that I did. You turned out to be the savior of Furrowfield. I've heard that you're heading home to your own island, and I'd love to join you. But somebody needs to stay here to maintain the wonderful farm you've built. And I've decided to be the builder this island needs and do just that. Perhaps one day, if I find the time, I might write you a letter. So don't forget me, Sari, and come back soon. Hello, Sari. Thanks for helping bring life back to the island. Furrowfield's looking gut lush again, and we couldn't have done it without you. By the way, is it true that what I've been hearing? That you two are heading home to your own island soon? I don't want to say goodbye just yet. I want to keep building with you and learn all the tricks of the blimmin' trade. I ain't going to stop you leaving, but do you think I might be able to come with you and help you build things back on your island? Come along! Yes, you, me, and Malroth are going to make a heck of a team. They'll call us the Furrowfield Farmin' 3. No, they won't. If anyone does, they'll have me to deal with. Hey, I didn't mean it. I was just getting a little carried away. Don't hurt me. Don't worry, Perry. I won't hurt you. After all, we're going to need people like you to do all the work. No problem. If you've got a job that needs doing, I'm your man. Consider it my way of paying you back for all the hard work you two did here. Speaking of which, Sari, you'll be welcome back here anytime. Just hop on the same boat you sailed in on, and you'll be welcome with open arms. So don't go smashing everything up to take back with you. In fact, you've done such a fine job on the farm, I'd rather you didn't smash it up at all. Truth is, I thought you might need some materials to take back with you, so I've been saving up for this very occasion. I'll show you everything I got when we get there. Alright, let's talk to the pupper. Pupper! Arfy arf. Fine. What's her problem? She looks so sad. Let's see her be, Sari. These puppy dog eyes are really bumming me out. Well, yeah, she's sad. She knows I'm leaving. Oh, Sari. It made my dreams come true. Your island's covered in lovely greenery as far as everyone else's eyes can see. And when word gets out that I was here to help you do it, I'll be famous. I'll be the superstar of the Wiggly World, I will. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure as heck try. I hear you's looking for folk to help you grow plants on your Isle of Awakening. That's why you came here, ain't it? Well, how's about I go back with you and help you out? What do you reckon? I'm gonna need you. Why? Thank you, Sari. I can't wait to cover that old island of yours in beautiful green grass. I'm ready when you are, me handsome. Just say the word and I'll get wriggling. Yo, fam. We totally wasted that gross, brainy baboon. And look how epic the D-tree turned out. So, what's this I hear about you going home now? Are you seriously gonna build all this totally rad stuff and then just like bounce? It's gonna be like totes dull around here without you. What do you say I come along with you to your island? Sure. I don't like you, but sure. Yes! Thanks, sis. You totally won't regret this. My Ross told me all about this hairy hermit dude, and I'm super hyped to meet him. When we get there, you seriously have to introduce me. Allow me to thank you again, Sari, for your pivotal role in restoring life and light to Furrowfield. Thank you, and goodbye. I jest, of course. This is not goodbye. We shall be returning to your island together, yes? Surely, Sari. Surely you wouldn't dare leave me behind. I've been like a father, a brother, a mother to you. It would be a tragedy in triplicate. Let me ask you, just to be sure. You will be taking me to your island with you, won't you? Yeah. Of course, my girl, of course. I don't know why I even asked. I can't wait to get settled on your island. I'm so excited to start building I can hardly stand still. And if you were to assign me to some sort of mayoral role, that would be all the more ideal. Do you feel that wonderful breeze, Sari? It's so cool and gentle, and it feels ever so lovely. And we have you to thank for it. Ah, aye, damn it. Until we built the D tree, the wind never felt nice at all. The ill wind was stinky and cloying and downright horrid. Do you remember what we talked about before, Sari? I told you that I'd very much like to go to your island with you. I still feel the same way, so if it's not too much trouble, would you take me with you? Sure. Splendid. Let's settle then. I shall study under you and learn all there is to learn about building. After all, someone will need to train the next generation of Furrowfieldian farmers. It isn't just because I don't like saying goodbye. Honest. Alright, one more person. There she is. Thank you once again, Sari. You didn't just bring life to our home, you brought peace to it, too. Is it true that you and Malroth will be returning to your own island soon? I would very much like to go with you, but there's simply too much that I want to do here. Long ago, Furrowfield's bounteous wheat harvest was used to make bread that was famous the world over. That's why I've decided to start my very own bakery. But I will make sure to write you a letter at the very first opportunity. Oh, and do look after my dear sister, won't you, Sari? Alright, we have now talked to everybody. Shout out to the helicopter. You know? Toronto police, just choppering around. Have you spoken with everyone, Sari? I know it can be hard to say goodbye, but that's part of making new friends. Sooner or later you'll go your separate ways, but you can't let that stop you moving forward. I'd love to go with you too, but I can't. I have to stay here in Furrowfield and help out on the farm. What? But I thought... hee hee hee. Sorry, I know it's not very funny, but Pastor Al taught me that joke and I've always wanted to try it out. Of course I'll go with you. Furrowfield has the D tree to look after it now, and the children of Hargon won't be causing any more trouble here either. The island's a plant lover's paradise again. That's why I want to go with you to your island. I want to do more building, to make bigger and better things. We'll turn the Isle of Awakening into a plant lover's paradise too. Well, we've said our goodbyes and everyone's ready to go, but we still need to wait for Brownbeard to get back. That guy really is hopeless. He says he'll be our personal ferryman, but he sails away as soon as we arrive. Where did he even go? Miss Sari, ma'am! Miss Sari! Oh, here's Clayton. There's a boat at the docks with a strange fellow in a turban at the helm. He says he came here to pick you up. Oh, that must be your famous ferryman, Sari. He's certainly got a good sense of timing. Come on, everyone. Let's hurry to the docks. Everybody go to the docks. Everybody go to the docks. I'm stealing some of these cabbages. Stealing some of these too. And I'm going to take the hummus with me. Don't worry, guys. You can have the earth back. I'm just taking the hummus so that things are nice and fertile. Take some seedlings. And I mean, you can't forget the wheat. And of course, get a few bits of night soil just in case. Never know when you need some crap. Ma'am, I'm taking these back. You don't need them anymore. I'm gonna take those too. And those. In fact, I'm just gonna empty every chest you guys have. I don't know where all the chests are, but I'm gonna empty them all. Actually, I'm pretty sure I now have them all. We're golden. And lastly, they don't actually need the medicinal herbs, so I'm definitely taking those too. Well, that's rude. They actually didn't repair this part from the first battle. Alright. Well, my brain is telling me that I need to repair it. Just because if I, Hey, I know what you're thinking, but they are actually medicinal. You know, like salves and stuff. Also, funny thing, you see in the cutscene when we put the water of life down that it made it look like it cured the whole land. It absolutely did friggin' not. It just cleared up basically this area. Like, if you look, just that. It made it look like it was clearing everything. If it had, this would be showing the green grass. And the one area in particular that it actually did show was literally right there by the docks. So the game lied. It showed us a cutscene, but it didn't actually change the blocks. See? One of the spots the cutscene actually showed itself running through was this area here. Ahoy there, Sari! Ahoy there, Melroth! I was just about to head out to sea to look for you. No, it's not a glitch because it has happened on all 3 of my play files. So I think it's actually intentional. Which is like, that seems like the kind of thing that you would notice in playtesting. And who are these fellow sand scrubbers of yours? Are these the folks you've sheeted in to take back to the island? Some of these references are really weird. Yes, we are. Thank you for taking us, Captain. Yar, Sari. Me livery. You've gathered up quite a crew. Lulu's sure to kick up a gale if we don't get back soon, so let's all climb aboard. Yar! Borky, borky, bork. Sari, Malroth, Rosie, are you all leaving already? Wow, the game doesn't even, like, have them stop in front of the screen. 10 out of 10. $80 game, by the way. I know that I've said this before, Sari, but thank you again for everything you've done for us. We can handle everything here on the building from now on. We shall keep building with all our strength. We fully intend to surpass even the legendary Sari one day. Good luck. Bork, bork, bork. Now, Lilian, remember to do as Sari and Malroth say. Don't expect them to wait on you hand and foot. What in the world are you implying, sister? It is I who shall be looking after them. Bullcrap! Come, Sari. Let us set sail. We are all extremely excited to see your island. Farewell, everyone. You all must come back to visit one day. Take care. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. Hey! Hey! Get off my ship! I can see you, like, through the bottom of the hull. Damn earthworms. I knew I shouldn't have taken them on a boat. And so, Sari's adventures on Furrowfield come to an end. She and Malroth sail with their new friends back to the Isle of Awakening, where Lulu eagerly awaits their return. We haven't seen Lulu since, I think, part 1. This game has very long loading screens. That one wasn't too long. That was okay. And now we're back to the rocky nothing of Furrowfield. Sarah receives the stuff from the sword sack. Sari! Sari! Malroth! Welcome back! I was starting to worry you might never return. Well, did you accomplish what you set out to do? Did you find all the plants and people we need to turn Lulutopia into a green and pleasant land? This ragtag rabble you've dragged along with you wouldn't be our new citizens, would they? Hello! You must be Lulu. My name's Rosie. We heard all about you on the boat ride over from Furrowfield. And yes, we're here to help. Blah. So this is the famous Isle of Awakening, isn't it? I'm very happy to be here. I ain't never been off Furrowfield before. How did you manage without us, Lulu? That scallywinkle stealing screwball didn't try anything funny again, did he? Not at all. In fact, we got along like a house on fire. That's not the expression I would use. That funny old fellow told me everything there is to know about this island. You speak of the far-famed hairy hermit, yes. You must introduce us post-haste. The meeting of our island's masters can brook no delay. Maybe you should comb that beard first. You look like a bush that's been dragged through another bush backwards. Ah, Sari, I just remembered something that completely slipped me not. This is a postbox. Now your mates on Furrowfield can send you letters by snail mail. Semaphore can't hold a flag to that. Oh, how wonderful. Safi will be able to keep me informed on all the comings and goings back home. I'll give you a shout whenever a letter arrives. You'll have to come and collect them, though. I get land sick if I stray too far from me ship. Yay, we got a postbox. Now then, Sari, take me to this mountaintop temple where the hairy hermit resides. If no one will introduce me, I shall introduce myself. Alright. Actually, on that note, I think that I'm going to call it here. I think, admittedly, I'm done with this playthrough. I mostly just wanted to complete the... One sec, let me switch over there. Oh. Wrong screen. There we go. Pretty much I just wanted to play through the first level, or the first main island, and that was the majority of what I needed to do. And now we have, and admittedly, during the time, like I've had my fill of the game. Um, I did have a lot of fun, and it was really fun streaming it, honestly. But I think this is a good place to leave the playthrough for now. I mean, I might come back to it, but I want to free up Friday nights for something else, another long project. And I'm pretty sure that most of the people who've been watching kind of get the gist of the game at this point. The second island you go to in order to learn how to craft metal-based stuff. It's basically a mining town, and so you go through that storyline, which I actually like the second island best out of all three islands. It really feels like kind of the most fun island. The third one, it really drags on, and there's even a bunch of frame rate issues that I've experienced in the previous two playthroughs, so I'll probably experience it in the third one as well. Um, and then kind of it picks up again near the climax, the very end, when you go back to the Isle of Awakening, and there's another set of stuff. I won't spoil it for anybody who actually wants to play through it, but yeah, I think finishing Furrowfield is a good place to stop it. Um, but if if I'm ever feeling like I don't really want to play anything, I might come back to this. So I'll list it as final on YouTube until I do another run. But yeah, we'll leave it here, and let me just check something, see if see if anyone's still streaming. Yeah, so there is someone streaming. So let me see if I know how to do this. There's somebody there's a buddy of mine, Liko. He is currently streaming. Let's see. Let's see, what's he currently playing? He is currently playing a game called Super Animal Royale, which is kind of a battle royale with human animals. I think Looney Tunes and shit like that.